guard. Establish a little bit of rhythm and pace right up front.
Yeah, I think if they can come out and dictate the tempo, that's to their advantage.
Pass to Wood. From deep three-point range. Over in the corner, Isaac. From outside, off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
From deep. A shot off that time. And Orlando will come the other way. On the wing, Green. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. And Orlando making a change here. We've got 1:13 left here in the first quarter. In the corner, Herter with it. Some nice passing here by Charlotte. Charlotte needs to get a shot. 2 on the clock. Here's Powell. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Pass to Carter. Isaac outside. Anthony on the wing. Inside. And the basket by Isaac. Isaac's got 5 now.
This is encouraging to see Jonathan Isaac finish through contact. He obviously will fill out that frame and add some weight, but the balance really impressive.
Bobcats shooting their first free throws of the game. That free throw missing.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Orlando. 4-point game. The three. Shots good by Benton.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Bobcats foul. Colin Sexton. First personal foul. First team foul.
8 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And so it's Orlando heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Orlando?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
At the top of the key, Powell. 5 on the clock. Ball from long range. Orlando leading by 7. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Bobcats on D. Following the basket by Cade Cunningham. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Tate. Finished off the break.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Right wing. Pass to Benton. From outside the arc. Trains it from beyond the arc. Benton's got the lead up to 10 now for Orlando. And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but given credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide open man there.
Now, here's Ball. 6 points for him. Out to the right wing. Pass to Williams. Deal with it. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Isaac.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Cunningham looking it over. Isaac outside. Back to Cunningham. Here's Green. Takes it inside. And he can't jam it through. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
If you leave a teammate of LaMelo Ball that wide open, I promise you he will find him.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. You see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
First half, 2 minutes.
Shoots off the step back. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Magic lead by 11.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Here's Sexton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, it's easy to say, but this is one guy you don't want to foul. Colin Sexton is an excellent free throw shooter.
At the line for 2.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
Magic leading by 11. Here's Green. It's hauled in by Cornette. Pass to Williams. Charlotte moving it around. To the middle. And it's Williams with the jam.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
To the paint. Oh! And he hammers in the reverse slam.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Now here's Herter. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. 36 seconds left from the first half of basketball. And out of bounds as the Bobcats gain possession. And now the first timeout called here for the Bobcats.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Now Sexton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Cornette misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Cunningham right side. Out left to the wing. And they recover it. And so it's Orlando. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Charlotte trails by 11. Ball with it. Williams up on top. Outside, Beal. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Wiseman. And the rebound goes to the Bobcats. So many electric players in this NBA, Doris. But do you think LaMelo Ball is as exciting as any?
He is at the top of the list, but that list is long. Think about a Ja Morant. Think about an Anthony Edwards. The league is in good hands for decades to come.
Now, here's Cunningham. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
And you think that bump is going to stop him. Not a chance. Cunningham too locked in.
Can't hit from in close.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's the three. Good on the three-point shot. 6 points for him.
Well, that's his second three of the game. One in the first half, one here.
Pass to Cunningham. Stolen by Ball. Here's Beal. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
It matters not half court or in transition. Bradley Beal always a threat.
Here's Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Isaac with the steal. Cunningham with it. Now guarded by Ball. Goes up on the wing. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Down low. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Kicks it out to Markkanen. And it's off from three-point range. Pass the ball. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cunningham.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Charlotte calls timeout. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Herter. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Outside Anthony. drive to shoot. Oh! The reverse jam. Unbelievable.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And it's Beal in the corner. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Bradley Beal entered the NBA as a sweet shooter, but consistent work and improvement has turned this guy into an absolutely lethal threat from everywhere on the floor. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring load, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
Now, here's Sexton. Pass to Powell. It's stolen by Carter. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Houston. The second effort. Out to Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get it again. Anthony on the wing. Tries it again. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And Sexton has it in the corner. Back to Herter. And so it's Orlando in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so Green will bring it up for the Magic. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. On the wing, Isaac. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Now, here's ball. Charlotte moving it around. Fires the 3. Charlotte gets it back to the inside. It's stolen by Wiseman. Here's Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
Can't afford to let Green get a lane because he'll force the defense to compromise right there.
He hits the second from the line. Charlotte trails by 10. And here is Ball. Out to the wing. Pass to Wood. To the paint. Here's Herter. And it's sent back by Isaac. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. 4 on the clock. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Cunningham. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Tough stuff from Cunningham inside, enduring the foul and able to get that one off.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Isaac outside. Green inside the three-point line. It's the outside fadeaway. 8 points for Jalen Green.
Yeah, you're seeing Isaac mature as an offensive player. Finding your open teammate, such a critical skill.
Pass to Wood. Back to Ball. Lets it go with a three. Wood can't hit.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
To stop the run. That shot off.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Here's Green. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And we've seen some great scorers come into the league, but Green looks elite. Both the physical gifts and that fearless approach.
Free throw good, Green. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Ball, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Here's
That was worth the price of admission. Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And the Bobcats call time here. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Herter on the wing. They could use a bucket. Charlotte no good that time either.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games that they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Williams. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Orlando.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Jalen Green.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. There's Ball with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Beal. Offensive rebound. And he gets the bucket.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo, shot after shot going down.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a...
The feeling's coming, but you don't know. Oh, the feeling's coming, but you don't know. Oh, the feeling's coming, but you don't know.
back to the place you found me, swimming in the water where you left me drowning. I remember that was where you told me I'll never be alone long as I keep floating. Oh, 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 long as I keep floating. Oh, 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 all I think about is you. Lock myself inside your room again. Don't know how I'm gonna wake up without you in my bed. Think I'm gonna sit here and think myself to I won't even text back, leave my life on red. And honestly, you're crushing me again. Anxiety hit like lightning. Add that to the feels I'm fighting. No air in the lungs I'm holding. Still remember when you said keep floating. Oh, 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 long as I keep floating. Oh, 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 all I think about is you. Lock myself inside your room again. Don't know how I'm gonna wake up without you in my bed. Think I'm gonna sit here and think myself I won't even text back, leave my life on red. And honestly, you're crushing me again. You're crushing me again. All I think about is you. Lock myself inside your room again. Don't know how I'm gonna wake up without you in my bed. Think I'm gonna sit here and think myself to I won't even text back, leave my life on red. And honestly, you're crushing me again. You're crushing me again. And honestly, you're crushing me again.
Look out the window, what do I see? A couple yachts, I got some that track the 7 seas. Got CCs and Louis V's out of every season. Carter me please, 4 G's, make them stop breathing. Must've just sent the new Ferrari, I just might cop me one. They can't be rich, they just tryna make a carbon copy of them. Counting up the snoo money, every single day I'm home. I ain't worried about what they be on. You do what you can, I live a lifestyle on the daily homes. Braces on my right wrist, I got 80 on, my fragrance strong. My top show with no lace on. Pour it on the double R, the gray stone. The inside blueberry and the outside is 8. Look out the window, what do I see? A couple yachts, they got some that track the 7 seas. Got CCs and Louis V's out of every season. Carter me please, 4 G's, make them stop breathing. It's hard to stomach that. I'm out running laps and I ain't coming back. Maybach jumping like a jumping jack. Off the mumble rap, where Roddy at? I be chasing chicken, had to cut the fat. Only wear it one time, did a show, forgot to cut the tag. Another day, another seal, another deal, another bag. Was 19, charting up the jets, I'm in another class. Couldn't even tell, I was out getting cash. Graduated from the streets, I ain't gotta bring up my past. Look out the window, what do I see? A couple yachts, they got some that track the 7 seas. Got CCs and Louis V's out of every season. Carter me please, 4 G's, make them stop breathing. Look out the window, what do I see? A couple yachts, they got some that track the 7 seas. Got CCs and Louis V's out of every season. Carter me please, 4 G's, make them stop breathing.
Hey, I really love my I hope she don't take me for granted. I really spent $500,000 on the house for granted. I'm really out here dancing, I'm really not romantic. I really got that patty. Hey, I really know it's 80. I really ran and got it out the mud. I seen turn now all the way on the west side with my chain out. I done seen some of the best. Keep my head up.
I done seen some of the best. I made mama throw a fish fry. You can get your whip
Watch, if you donate them $1 or two, we could never be one cahoot. That'll be hard for us to do. Yeah, I don't cut these. I'm just in it for one thing. A lot of me don't care the truth. T-Rex my right. Won't you just be my? I've been through so much before, so it'd be hard to show emotion. I gotta close my eyes to see my thoughts now. Walked in there with all my chains, and that's how I'm gonna walk out. And no, we do not be for fame. Get walked down, they ain't pick him up. He got my own. Creep me and I forgive him. You know it, make the world spin, dollar bill. When he in the deep end, he be playing defense. A week, he got sharks around him.
I really got it out the keep my head up.
I really went and got it out the mud. I seen turn. What you nah? All the way on the west side with my chains out. I done seen some of the best. Keep my head up.
Had to get back on it, caught these trying to steal the style. Talking like you in that field, you better not get caught out of bounds. With me Vikings, if they see some sweet, they take it down. You know I couldn't break it down. Red key, orange seats, nectarine. Out here sleep, boy, my purse bigger than your dream. They put money in my pocket, I respect it. I'm in some phone, I can't pronounce it, they John European. Really told them get. They weren't showing enough love, I finessed the matter. I don't give a. I really still get active. I will that in traffic. Right now. Prefer my.
Really went and got it out the. You know, Gucci do my bucket, Supreme 35 years. Real Tim's 50,000 each of my uncles, and it's appeal them. Told efforts on our own, no, we don't feel them. I really get them through the hunt. I really know they watching if you see me playing down forever, gon' have that. Fourth quarter, had it over, you know, Gotti by the year. I still miss it, I see my in a minute. A year and a half, I was there the whole sentence. No, I don't want them bag on my, and I'm still that. I really ran and got it out the mud. I seen turn. Now, all the way on the west side with my chain out. I done seen some of the best. Keep my head up.
I really went and got it out the mud. I seen turn. But you nah, all the way on the west side with my chains out. I done seen some of the best. Keep my head up.
Life is about trials and tribulations and overcoming obstacles, but I'm tired I'm facing, cause it's not only mine, it's got everybody.
Hi, thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. It's a Monday afternoon broadcast of the NBA. And given how much these teams run, Clark, the bench play could be big.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, with how much these teams like to get up and down and push it, I think it's going to be one of those windshield wiper games, so a bunch of guys could get some action tonight.
Now, here's Ball. Here's Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now, Ball. After the missed three from Chet Holmgren. From deep three-point range. Ball, no good. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. This is a team that loves to run, and he really wants to see them do what they love. So transition ball should be the order of the day, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander following LaMelo Ball's three. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. It's a three-point game. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Left side, Ball. Pass to Wood. And finished off by Wood.
Boy, I tell you what, on the jam, Wood can just be ruthless. Won't let anybody stop him when he's going to the cup.
Chang with a clean look. From outside, off the mark. Outside, Ball. Launches it. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Chang, no luck. And here's Charlotte. 6-point lead. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
Personal foul. First team foul. Timeout Bobcats. Substitution on the court. And show your appreciation to your Charlotte answer.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Outside, Sexton. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Herter. And that one goes long.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And the basket by Hampton.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
And here's Sexton. Following the three-pointer by R.J. Hampton. To the middle. Charlotte moving it around. Here's Cornette. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
Seattle trails by 7. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
In the corner, Tate with it. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
The ball goes to Seattle.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Seattle. Wide open. And it's Seattle with another.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Now Sexton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. There's the triple. They get it again. Pass to Herter. Takes a three. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
From outside the arc, Sexton can't get that one to drop. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. 1 quarter in the books. It's been a close one so far. Bobcats out in front, up by 3. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the Bobcats here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Stolen away. Fast break now for Charlotte. Right side Beal. On the wing, Williams. Double team on Williams. 6 to shoot. Here's Wood. Missed inside.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Bates, no good. Bobcats lead by 3.
And you talk about believing in yourself. And how about Christian Wood?
Greg, self-talk and self-confidence is critically important at this level. And, you know, this guy, Christian Wood, was cut or waived from 4 NBA teams. Wasn't on an NBA roster for an entire season. Finally broke through with Detroit in year 5. And there's no turning back now for the big fella.
Pass to Wood. Fires the 3. Good on the triple. He's got 8.
Really a smart look that time by Wood, giving the ball up to his wide open teammate.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. Just a few years ago, we saw a lot of teams toying with small ball lineups. But I think you'd agree, unquestionably, big men are back.
You know, Kevin, I would agree because simply when you look at it, there are a lot of really high-quality big guys that can do it inside and out. And so going small is a less frequent approach at this point, and it's one that poses a lot of challenges in my mind.
Bobcats leading by 4. Ball surveying the defense. The 3. And the Bobcats another 3.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 5.
Ball's got a little more strength than you might think, able to muscle that time right through the aggressive defense.
And it's the Bobcats on the break. Beal's running. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Beal's got the lead up to 9 now for Charlotte.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
They are definitely shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Wood. Wood is double. Ball with a wide open look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Largely because of that length, Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
The ball goes to Seattle.
.151 left to play in the first half. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. A minute 50 left now here in the second. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Pass the ball. Lets the three fly. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
From deep. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Back to Grant. Hampton in the corner. 16 feet away. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Hampton's got 5 now. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Continues to develop his playmaking abilities. Gilgeous-Alexander is an unselfish team player.
Here's Hampton. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. It's Beal on the wing. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
A shot by Hampton with no one around. They get it back. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And they recover it. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
32.
Seattle ahead. They finish off the second quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Time now for an injury report. And let's get an update on LaMelo Ball's injury with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Charlotte's head athletic trainer. He told me that it's a sprained knee, and while he is in extreme pain right now, he appears to have escaped without suffering any tears. And, of course, that would be a brutal loss for this team if he misses any time, as they're getting ready for the end of the season. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And he nails the third. And so, Sexton will bring it up for the Bobcats. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. And there's the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
A unique type of player. Chet with great length and skill. But the keys to reaching his potential will be durability and improving his strength.
Pass to Beal. Back to Sexton. Charlotte moving it around. One-on-one fast break. Here's Bates. No good there.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Williams with the ball. The wide open look here for Wood. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And Williams drops them both. Hey, Greg, Holmgren is thin, but as we both know, he's very tough.
He's aggressive and willing to take contact at both ends. He's also strong mentally. Can't wait to see what the future holds for this young man.
Seattle calls timeout. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 14. And once again off the mark by Seattle.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
It's Wood with the drive. Count that one. Wood's got his second basket.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Charlotte in the lead. To the inside. And Picked off by Wood.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Inside. And the layup's good off the glass.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Sexton up top. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Good work there as it goes.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Bates, no good. Bobcats leading by 4. Here's Williams. Good on the bucket. Williams has got 4 points this quarter. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Timeout shot.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Charlotte calls timeout. So both teams making some changes here. Bobcats leading by 4. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
Such a menace close to the rim. You got to respect Sexton's fearlessness when he's amongst the bigs.
And Sexton drops them both.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line. We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Excellent pass there to cap that break with an uncontested basket.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Herter.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And it's blocked. They retain possession. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you really have to appreciate the steady effort of Gilgeous-Alexander. The game looks like it comes easy to him, but he is one of the hardest workers on the floor.
Pass to Tate. Three-pointer. And they get it back. And that one drops for him.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Sexton slams it in.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Herter lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And it's a 10-point Bobcat lead.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Bobcats lead by 8. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And so it's Charlotte with it. Beal with it. Pass to Williams. Here's Herder. No good with the triple. Seattle trails by 8. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Williams picks him up. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Here's Holmgren. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And he's just big-boyed right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Back to Beal. To the paint. Here's Williams. It's blocked. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Charlotte.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Yeah, you know, defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
Pass to Williams. A 3-ball. Charlotte no good that time either. Seattle trails by 5. A shake. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And this young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgeous-Alexander may soon be the focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Charlotte calls timeout. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
During that last break, the coach of the Bobcats talked with his team. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Thank you, David.
Well, I love how comfortable and composed Wood is down there. Takes his time and just does his thing in his way.
Seattle calls timeout. Seattle trails by 5. Pass to Bates. From past the arc. Christian Wood grabs the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Bradley Beal picks one up. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And so Wood will bring it up for the Bobcats. They've led by as much as 10.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
The quick look, no good that time. Seattle trails by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Down low. And here is Holmgren. And once again off the mark by Seattle.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it. But they don't want to chance that again.
Herter on the wing. Pass to Wood. Picked his pocket. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Williams picks him up. Williams with the block. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. Both teams will make substitutions. Seattle calls timeout. They're down by 6. 1:56 left to play here in the fourth. The Bobcats making a change here. Bobcats on D. 6-point game. Pass to Dort. Connects from 3-point range. Dort got his first 3 points of the game.
What a shot by Dort, keeping his cool and finding his team a bucket.
And it's Beal in the corner. And finished off by Beal.
Not shying away from the spotlight. Beal wanting to be the guy to come up big for his team.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wood with the block. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Outside Beal. Fires from the corners. And right through it goes. And that's now 6 points for Beal.
Determined to produce. Beal plays with such desire on offense, always searching for the next shot.
It's Beal on the wing. Here's Williams. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And now a 9-point Bobcat lead. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
And even if Gilgeous-Alexander isn't the fastest guy out there, he stays in balance. It helps him to be effective on his drive. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
All 3 throws good from George.
Wow, coming through for his team at the line and cutting this down to a very tight game.
Pass to Sexton. Here's Wood. Now here's Sexton. And it's Sexton slamming it down.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Sexton on the wing. Pass to Wood. And it's Beal in the corner. 5 to shoot. Williams inside. For the 3. No good. And so it's Charlotte with the win. They didn't make it easy.
Yeah, if it, yeah, yeah. If it, yeah. If it, yeah, yeah. If it, yeah. If